Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Wartales. Alright, so we are here inside this big city. We're outside of there's a guard post and then there's the Gothenburg University. We came into the city instead of going after more bad guys because we lost Cleanse, Cleanse. I think it's Cleanse. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name already. How horrible am I? Um, but yeah, so we lost one of our guys, so we're coming back to see if we can replace that guy with another spear dude. And in the meantime, we're going to turn in some quests as well. So with that, let's get going. All right, so let's go back into here.
The universities of Gothenburg and Alazar never stopped working together, not after our kingdoms were divided, nor during the war.
There's a bunch of books and stuff we can read. We checked out that photo. There is a chest up here we can lockpick. We got to be careful with our lockpicks too, because we don't have a blacksmith. So without a locksmith, we can't make new picks. Or without a blacksmith, we can't make new locks. All right, let's talk to these guys.
If you wanted to study the ancients, you should have applied for a position in Alazar. Their knowledge on the subject is much more advanced than ours.
Have you ever been to their mountains? All the knowledge in the world couldn't convince me to live in a place covered in snow all year long.
All right.
Try as I might, I can't get those Harag savages to rename their marsh boar. Croc's wine? How could anyone take my bestiary seriously?
We're competing with the Edaran University to compile the first contemporary bestiary. Isn't this contest of intellects exciting?
Say, you're mercenaries, aren't you? You wouldn't happen to have a few bodies to donate? Since Gothenburgers are so reluctant to hand over their dead, we don't have enough corpses for our medical students to dissect. I can't bear to think what will happen when they need to trepan a living patient. Provide what I need to teach my students properly, and I might be able to provide information about Willa Old Hovendorp. I performed the autopsy on her body.
5 remains. Well, I guess we need some remains now. Let's go over to the guard post, and we'll maybe come deal with this.
The people hated broker Willa Old Hovendorp, but they still want to see the murderer hang. Maybe they are angry they didn't get to kill her themselves.
Ah, I'm glad to see you. We've not managed to contact the Brotherhood. This manhunt has scattered them all across the city. The Alizarian embassy is surrounded by the mob, and there are fears of a riot breaking out. The people are accusing the ambassador of murdering the broker. They might have a point, nobody would argue with that. But we cannot have plebs gutting him in the street. This kind of diplomatic incident would be damaging to the entire kingdom.
This person seems to be expecting something from you. Gets plus 10 of... Oh. Those go up as we talk to people and do things. Okay, cool.
Very well. Talk to the guards who are containing the crowd. They desperately await your arrival.
All right, so now the question is, do we want to get involved in this skirmish here? It's money, but it's also probably more than we want to deal with. We want to go this way. I don't remember. I don't remember if that was a pub or not. It was not a pub.
Well, well. Mercenaries. I wanted to be a mercenary too, but working here pays much better.
Hey, you! Stop pestering my friends. You'll drive our patrons away with your macabre questions.
If you don't mind, I'd rather you took a bath first.
Hey, you! Stop! You'll drive our patrons away with.
Are you looking for someone in particular? Or are you open to offers?
Hey, you! Stop! You'll drive our patrons away. This is a place for merrymaking and honest work. We have no time for murder.
Are you missing something? Go on. I won't judge.
Gothenburg wine. Probably need Gothenburg wine. Eldorian wine we're down to 4. We got a lot of Gothenburg. Let's going to buy it anyways. We'll buy both of those.
Hey, you!
Yeah,
You'll drive our
yeah.
patrons away.
Blacksmith. Let's go into the pub.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is to ensure here is your reward.
All right, let's see what else is out here. We got an easy. Rat infestation is average. Tomb of the Ancients. Loot the Bandit's Lair. That's marked as hard. Well, we can take all 3 of them, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's see what we got here. First off, let's go ahead and talk to the barkeep.
Say, mercenaries, have you run into a refugee from Edoran who wanted to get to Gothenburg? I haven't heard from my cousin in weeks. Now Broker Hovendorp is dead, I don't know who will pay her son's debts. Just in my joint, his tab's a mile long. Think I should worry? Say, mercenaries, have you run into a...
Get a little song going. Got us some stuff. All right, let's see who else is here. The informant. You're a two-handed hammer dude. That is not what I'm looking for. Another two-handed hammer dude. Not what I'm looking for. A civilian. Definitely not what I'm looking for. An archer. Not what I'm looking for. I need a spearman. For all my spearman stuff. Alright, miner, tinker, woodsman, cook, thief, huntsman, apothecary, bard, scholar, fisherman, apothecary, brewer, scholar, and thief. Well, we're going to change our lease to blacksmith. Oh. Swap out all these torches. Otherwise, I'll be like, why didn't I swap out these torches? All right, well, we've got a thing right now. Let's post vacancies.
Say, mercenaries, have you run into a refugee from Edoran who wanted to...
Sword, bow, dagger, polearm. Gender indifferent, personality. I don't care. Brawny. No lazies. $1,400? No way. That's too expensive. We'll just keep guessing.
Now Broker Hovendorp is
I already
dead. I
talked to that
don't
guy.
know...
I don't know what's going on at the Hovendorp mine. I haven't received any ore in days. This cannot be allowed to continue. That's a job well done.
All right. Oh, and those are tinkerers, not. Let's sell some stuff. And sell both of those. Sell that. That can be sold. That we need to keep. No, let's go ahead and sell those. Sell those. Break down everything else. Get us down on weight. That's good. Guessing not good enough to make anything. All right. Where are we at on throwing sickles? Down to 11, so we're going to make some throwing sickles. We'll make 20 throwing sickles. Let's see. Defenders is 8, hunters is 2 decks. Make a hat. All right, let's do. The problem is we only got 41 materials. That's we got to be careful to use up our materials because we're going through them pretty quickly again. Okay, became expert. Let's look at something here. This is weapon set 2. Two-handed weapons. That's the rhyme steel stuff, which we can make. We've just got to craft some stuff to... I'm just looking for all of these here, just to kind of clear all those up, because they're also getting us knowledge points. Oh, terrible job on that one. Ooh, got that one really good. And a ghost hammer. Became journeyman now, alright. Okay, dagger. Just going through and just going to do everything we haven't done yet. Probably going to run out of ghost white leather here, but... Gonna hold off on the rhyme steel stuff. Ah, screw it. Let's make one. Can't make the big stuff yet. We're going to spears. Let's take a look at that dagger. Not as good as what he's got. That's better than what he's got. Because this one gives him the triple stab. That one's better. All right, back to the forge. Pole arms. Iron spear. Ghost pike, rhinestone spear, or halberd. I'm actually not going to craft that one because we don't have a ton of rhyme steel, and we don't need that. I mean, it's not going to help anybody. Same with the bow. Oh wow, we're almost out of iron ore. We burned through that iron ore. We had 100 of it a bit ago. Plus 18. What does... Where are you, Jumac? Yeah, you've got one already, so I don't need another one. All right, we are, I think, good for right now. We're missing ore for a rime steel heater, but we've already made those because it's still... All right, I think that's going to be good for now. We're not going to camp, but I do want to... Not touching that. Dismantle all the stuff that we built. Get some of that ore back. We're going to get attacked here, aren't we? Yep. 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 of these little buggers. So many of them. I mean, they're only level 8, but there's a bajillion of them. Got one poacher over here. Got a group here. Got a group up here. Are they just spread out all over? That's what it looks like. These guys will be last. We're going to leave them. Let's bring Renard down to here. So we'll go after this group. This group. It's just this group? It's just 3 groups? That seems like a group too few. And there's a group over here all by their lonesome. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to hit this group. And this group. So 8 on 5 here. Can we get to that other archer? Alright, we can get to the archers here. That's good. These guys are just going to do what they're going to do. The guys way over there are going to do whatever they're going to do. And then we got this set here. Alright, engaged things take extra damage, and more than one attack from the same person does fury. Punched a bear. And poisoned a bear with a punch. That was a pretty freaking awesome punch. Alright. Oh, there's another archer here. Okay. This wrongdoer is helmetless. Forgot to check the wrongdoers. That could be bad. We're not going to be able to get to that guy, unfortunately. We'll be able to swarm this dude, though. I don't think he'll fit in there. Dang it. We're low on pips. I don't want to use up any pips. That is a helmeted wrongdoer. All right, so nobody in this group. Nobody in this group. Okay, so well, actually, because Airlease can go through them, Airlease can get up there. So we're gonna run over here. And then get out of dodge. That is a helmeted wrongdoer. All right, so this guy's going, and anybody up here? This guy's going. Great. All right. So we're gonna let this guy do his thing. 'Cause he might move over. Well, he's next to Yogi. He's not gonna move to give me access. But that's okay. Just go ahead and engage there. Ow. Pips. All right, that poacher is this guy. All right, so the next two are pretty clear. So we go with Freneth, remove this guy's guard. No, we can't. Never mind. We're not going to go with Freneth. All right, so we take down this guy. So we're going to go with Boo Boo. All right. Okay, nobody there in the next three guys. That poacher. So nobody else there in the next three guys. Good job, Hogrith. You just cleaned up a huge mess for us. All right, so that poacher is there. So let's see if we can clear this guy up to get Freneth in. There we go. All right. Slowly getting this in. All right, so we've got these two guys left on this side. So he is the second one to go. And both of them have gone. All right, so there we go. That's what we were looking for. Now I know we kind of got to get down here because these guys are coming. We should be able to take them out. Got all of our pips up. Didn't have to use the special pip thing. Okay. Things are going good so far. Not giving us that bonus shot on the second shot. All right, now it's not one of these guys. It's not that guy. It's this guy over here. All right, I'm not worried about him. Let's finish off this guy. Well, we're not gonna do that yet. Let's gotta wait before they're gonna get here. So we're gonna move you to here. I should have done something up there. That was stupid of me here. All right, let's go up here. Nice shot. Got a free reload out of that. All right, let those wait. Now we're going to come back over here. And that's a poison hat guy. We got Klajak and Angry. I don't think either of them are up. Klajak is. Okay, so Klajak will be the one to go after him. Can get to him right now, but we're not going to do that right now because we want someone else. We want a few more of those guys to be up front before we do anything. So Freneth. Come up to here. Whoopsie. That's a helmetless wrongdoer. We're still holding off on those guys. Go ahead and get rid of this poison off of Yogi. Alright, so everybody on this side is moved. Where's the one that's... Oh, it's this guy. Alright, so... We're going to hold off on Rakar for one more round. Just going to swing Hacker down over here. Scoundrel is blocked out by his own guys, so now we're going to go in with Boo Boo. Take away his guard. Nice hit, Klajak. Okay, he already went. Sadly, there's really nothing I can do with any of these other guys just yet. Just pull the wolf down here. I I'd say the wolf, meaning Spot, but, you know. Ah. Alright, so that guy's gonna go. He can't reach anybody unless this guy is dead. And we're gonna try to kill that guy. Okay, then we're gonna go with Klajack. Kick this guy's guard off. Nice kick. No, won't get him. Just a little bit of armor we have to deal with, that's okay. Alright, so none of these guys can get to anybody. You're not going to get to anybody, so we're going to stay up here. We finish off that guy. No, we're going to take our anger for cleanse out on these guys. Right. Oh. Spot. Not as far as Spot could move. There we go. Well, that wasn't an efficient move, was it? Nice chopping. That is a huge circle, which I wished I had kept. I wish I had remembered that more often. All right. Nice throw. All right, let's get rid of all those goober faces. All right, so we got some heavy armor, we got a shield, we got a bow, light armor. All right, I'm guessing none of this stuff is worth anything because they are 8th level. Light armor is better, but doesn't have the range, and I like the range, so yeah, none of that stuff's worth anything. Did get some PPs here.
Had Broker Hovendorp taken my potions, she wouldn't be dead. Believe me.
What do we got on medicines? Where's the meds? 14 meds. Let's make a few more meds. Make 6 of them, take us up to 20. All right. So let's just kind of walk around town here. We're looking to keeping the peace and science provide. Oh, I could have grabbed bodies. I need 5 bodies for this. So for that person to talk to me. I need to go up here for that person to talk to me. Let's go over here first. Oh, stuck on a stupid... Come on, get out of the...
There are very few vacant lots left in Gothenburg City. I know it's a costly endeavor, but travel posts are a long-term investment. I will find someone to build your travel post.
Here's the arena. Let's go into the church. Ah, that was lucky. There we go. Like how it's not stealing if you pick a lock to get it, but if it's just sitting there, then it's stealing.
The Eye be praised for ending our suffering and killing Broker Hovendorp.
Jeez, they did not like this gal.
Huh?
Or guy.
What? The People's Fellowship? I never heard of it. I have to go.
Okay. You got information. This note was written several days ago. It says, meet up tonight at Hovendorp Mine. Bring shears and don't forget to burn this note. All right.
People can't find work here. The outskirts of the city are plagued by poverty. Don't expect me to say a prayer for Broker Hovendorp's soul. She never lifted a finger, be it for the poor folk or for our church.
She is not liked at all.
Have you come to worship in the light of the Eye? I will sing with you, so long as you choose the prayer your hearts call out for. O Saint Elior, who once shielded Jeru from his enemies, may you do the same for us now. Upon the heretics' heads, bring down thy sword. Thy worshippers' souls cover with thy shield.
Okay. Oh, we got PPs. Build post. All right. Anything else we can see? Nope. All right. We're going to exit. And we're going to go ahead and save it here. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I have been Sir Joseph. You guys are amazing. Until next time, stay safe out there. And I'll talk to you later.